Hey everybody, Dr. Dave Marquis here, and today I want to share with you a groundbreaking technology that we've brought into the office that has produced amazing results for many patients, including myself. Over the years, I have been researching so many different ways to help my patients, and sometimes that's led me to certain therapies, whether that be laser therapy, red light therapy in general, pulsed electromagnetic fields, some of the other things in regenerative medicine that might include actual injection therapy for platelet-rich proteins or stem cells. What I'm sitting next to right now is called the Softwave, and this particular therapy has the capacity to combine many of those different modalities that I just mentioned. Its delivery mechanism is it's a long term. It's called mechanotransduction. And that word, if you just break it down, think mechano, okay, it's doing something mechanically. Transduction across the tissue membrane. It's actually delivering its impact through your skin to affect a desired target. And it delivers it in about the size of a soup can in terms of diameter and about the same depth. And you could regulate that depth as well. So you could achieve a lot of therapeutic result just by where you're placing this device. It affects you in three primary ways. It has a physical component, a chemical component, and a biological component. The physical component is it immediately increases blood flow. And you could literally see this before and after therapies. For example, if we're working on a foot that has peripheral neuropathy or a diabetic ulceration, and it's kind of bluish gray when they come in, it's going to be healthy pink on the way out. It literally changes the vascularity in real time, which is really cool to see and to feel. On the chemical side, it's literally reducing the inflammatory burden in that tissue. So the individual starts to perceive or experience less pain. Less inflammation equals less pain. And the third aspect of it is the one that really amazed me, is that it taps into resident stem cells. Now, inside our body, we all have this innate capacity to heal if we just give the body the right energy. And devices like this Softwave right here allows you to deliver energy in a measured dose to a specific region so that you could elicit an anticipated effect. So if somebody has limited range of motion because they have frozen shoulder, or they're experiencing a rotator cuff tear, or they tore their labrum, all three of those things can benefit from this Softwave. And you'll oftentimes see a change in a very short period of time within the first couple of visits. The amount of time necessary to elicit a permanent change oftentimes is predicated on how bad the joint is when it comes in. However, there are kind of bell curves, if you will, of therapy. The average individual requires about 4,000 impulses with this device, which breaks down to about 500 impulses per treatment. You do that about twice a week. So over the course of a month to a month and a half, you usually have enough momentum where the body has received enough stimuli to trigger those resident stem cells, suppress the inflammation, and get the blood flow going enough that you can actually regrow new tissues. And like if it's a knee, for example, you tore your meniscus or your ACL or your medial lateral collateral, or you've just got run-of-the-mill osteoarthritis because your knees are old, like this guy right here. You can literally wake those joint tissues up and make them go through a repair process. I wanted to share this with you because so many people are looking at surgical avenues for their care. And this would be an option for people where they're like, I really want to get back into life. I want to be able to hold my grandchild. I want to get out there on the pickleball court. I can't even walk any longer because my feet and ankles and knees are hurting me. All of these things, oftentimes people look and say, well, what's my solution? I've taken all the supplements I can. I'm trying to exercise, but it hurts. Try Softwave. This is a really great technology that can provide people with great relief, improve circulation, and actually restore their tissue to a state of function that has long-lasting value. I encourage each of you to reach out to us with any questions that you might have in that regard, and if you're local here, please come on into the office and try it out. It's an amazing therapy. Be well.